Hi Leo, I hope you're doing well. Okay, this is a nice reading. It's a really nice reading, and I'm so grateful because after Cancer and Capricorn, I need a nice reading. So this is really nice. Okay, we are coming into this reading from what's passing through or coming in or you're dealing with still is the Four of Cups. Okay, you come in with the Six of Wands and the Empress card, which is lovely. Your foundation is the Four of Coins. Okay. Your ideal outcome is the Page of Cups, which is really just fresh. It really is fresh. It's like, ugh. And we're coming into with, now it'll play out for a year because I'm reading these within the timeline of this eclipse. We have the Three of Wands, right? We have the Six of Coins. We have the Queen of Swords. We have the Queen of Coins. And we have the King of Wands. These are fantastic energies here, and I'll say this because this is the ideal outcome. This is like the empty vessel, the fresh vessel, that all of this life experience and all that comes with it sits in perfectly. Boop! It's just fantastic, right? These are all superpowers that you're going to fill yourself with because the Four of Cups here, which you're coming in with, is new life paths. It's a breath of fresh air. You're going in a new direction. Your foundation is the Four of Cups. I'm sorry, the Four of Coins, right? Where all this is really stemming from. And the Four of Diamonds, the Four of Cups, coins, I'm sorry, is saying it's time to let go of the past and leave it there. So we're not pulling it forward with us. The Six of Wands with the Empress card coming in. The Six of Wands is a card of collaboration. It's a card of working with other people, doing different things, seeing different outlooks. And the Empress is, in a nutshell, it's about the natural order of things, about working within the realms that you're comfortable with, where you feel strong, where you feel like you're making a contribution there. It's a success card because you're in your right element. So you're leaving behind things that aren't serving you any longer, and you're moving into new things, right? The flip side to this is you're coming right into the Three of Wands, right? Which is plans, focus, ideas, things you're thinking about that you want, the things that you're going to get into motion. It's a physical card, so it's not just about thinking about it. It's about getting the plans into motion. The Six of Wands also, you come in with that. So the Three is just pulling it forward. So the plan is most likely already in motion, right? The Empress card is about taking care of yourself, though, and reminding yourself that in all of this, you need to know what is best for you. You have to know yourself to know what your requirements are. And I'm talking about from A to Z. I'm talking about from boundaries to the things that, you need, a roof, clothing, shelter, all of those kind of things. Because I'll say here, you've got the card of the Six of Coins in here, right? That's a card, again, Six of Coins, of you're collaborating with people and you're focused on things and you're moving things ahead and you are victorious in this, meaning you're pulling these things ahead. With all of these energies here, the Queen of Swords is how people see you, right? You're funny, you're charismatic, you're smart, you work on yourself, you don't feed into did you ever have one of those people just come by you and they're just like, they're not feeding into anything? You can just tell the people that really have their crap together. This is one of those. And that's how the outside world perceives you, right? So you're doing really well there. The Queen of Coins is actually the same way. She's very creative. She knows what she needs. She knows what she wants. She knows the life. These are very knowing. Like, I know these things that I want, and I know that I want them in my life, and I know how to get them. These are, they're queens. They're not, you're filling yourself with this. So you're really filling yourself up wide and with really great things. This is like, I've planned this. I know what I'm doing. I thought about this. This is where I'm going. This is how I'm doing it. And it's the outbound card to the King of Wands. That's a card, his superpower. So your superpower will be your instincts, right? And this is a Page of Cups, very kind of shy, not real on solid footing yet, but you have great instincts. So if you follow those and you trust yourself and you work on yourself and you keep the vision of what you want and you physically do it, like the Queen of Coins is a workhorse. She's very creative, knows how to do things, likes to do things better, tries to constantly improve things, right? But at the same time, caring for herself, but also the people around her, right? And that's exactly what's happening here. I'm only going to point out one thing that I'm noticing, okay? Because for me, fives are big. They're a big deal. Because if we jump over them, they're the cracks everywhere. If we don't pay attention to them, we kind of get ourselves in trouble. Your foundation card here is the Four of Coins, right? That's a card of leaving the past behind and moving on to something new, right? Your self-image here is the Six of Coins. This is a genius card, I will tell you, but what's missing here is the 5. So I'm just going to say in here, from the bottom of my heart, don't get cocky here. Pay attention to things. Remember how things were in the past, because the 5 of Coins can be a card where it can be a self-esteem hit, but it's only a self-esteem hit because something went awry. Something wasn't looked at. I jumped the gate here, right? I jumped over myself. I flew too close to the sun. It's things like that. Like the little hiccups here, pay attention, because the 5 will show up at some point, but it doesn't need to be a detrimental. 5 is not, it's not that picture of that card that you see of those people. It's a crack. It just says, I'm surrounded by people that are like myself. So I'm going to say to you, and you're already doing it, you're leveraging yourself up with people that are they're very well to do in the world. They know who they are. They're accomplished people. You're not aligning yourself with newbies. You're aligning yourself and stepping into a life for yourself, right? That is grounded. It can take care of itself. It can nurture the people around it. You're stepping into some solid foundations. The 5 of Coins at a psychological level is a self-esteem hit, but it's only a self-esteem hit because you didn't plan properly. You didn't look at something properly. You didn't tend to something properly, right? And you've come in here with the 6, which is the perfect mind for the perfect body. It's a very charitable, be conscious of your boundaries, I guess, is where I'm going here. If you can't help someone, say you can't help someone. Don't help someone knowing that you can't and then get yourself in that trouble. You see what I'm saying? You're going in a really great direction. You're changing your life for yourself, because this isn't just about changes. This is about new life paths, new projects, new lifestyle, how you live your life. You're leveraging yourself up in a fantastic way here. I would hate to see a hiccup here where you overcommit yourself and the Tower card comes in with that 5 of Cups or 5 of Coins, right? That would not be, you're ahead of this now. I'm pointing this out because it could become something. Don't get caught up in the greatness of where you're going, because you are, right? But this is still new. It's new. It's not 100% charted out, right? So be conscious of past things. Learn from the past. Learn from things that could have, where did I overspend? Where did I put too much energy in? Did I jump first into this collaboration and give too much of myself and no one else is participating, and I'm doing it all now? It's those kind of things, because the 5 of Coins is not just a card of financial hardship or difficulties. It's a life situation that you got yourself in because you didn't properly plan. You didn't think something out, right? That's the only reason that I'm pointing it out. So I see that you're pulling yourself in a direction with this being the foundation, so you already know what I'm talking about, right? So that's what I've got. This is fantastic. Keep doing what you're doing, and you're leading yourself into a fantastic place. This is really fantastic. You've got your focus. You know what you need to do and who you need to do it with. You're positioning yourself in a really great direction. You're very creative here. You're very introspective as well. You realize that sometimes the things that show up in life, I'm not going to try to change the situation. I'm going to work on myself, and the situation will change, because I'll either pull myself out of this situation or it will change on its own and it'll be workable then, right? These are kings and queens. These are solid things within yourself. So you are on a really great track here. keep your heart open, trust yourself. Shyness isn't a bad thing. Just make sure that you're not tucking yourself away too much. Make sure that you are collaborating with other people, right? You're not a one woman or a one man show. We need other people here in these projects. It's a 3. You're going to need different things are going to come at you from different directions before they solidify. So be conscious of what you're doing. Be conscious of where your energy is going. Be conscious of all the things that you're doing, right? And then you're going to land yourself in a really fantastic place. I'm great to see you have the confidence though. So even if that 5 of coins showed up, you are confident. You know all these things. So I'm just pointing it out because sometimes we can get caught up in something that's so fantastic that we don't realize, oh, I've been here before. That's it. It's just awareness of those things. Okay? That's what I've got. It's short and sweet and it's fantastic and I'm grateful. Okay, so Aquarius will be on the other side of this. That may shed some light onto this. If you're watching this and thinking my life is in a totally different place, it could or couldn't apply to you, but these things are going to happen over a 6-month to a year period. So I would say if you're hearing this and you're thinking, I want some of that, start moving your life in a different direction. Ask yourself from a foundational standpoint, what do I need to let go of to be able to welcome in other things? Because that's the thing with these cards, right? Regardless, 4s are the wind changers. They're the changers. They're going to come in and blow your life in different directions. And these 2 are saying we're taking in something good here. We're changing our life path, but we have to leave something behind. Coins are tangible things. They're things on our where we are. Right? They're the material things in our life, food, clothing, shelter at a basic level, right? And with the Empress coming in here, it's saying, I know what these things are that I need to be able to have a safe and productive and happy life. Food, clothing, shelter are the bare basics, right? And if we overlook that, we end up in big trouble, okay? I see fantastic things here. The only reason that I was pointing out that card, the 5 of coins, is because it can be a zinger when it comes upon you. So just proper planning, which is what you're doing, you're not going to end up in that spot. Okay. So aim high here. I'm going to say, and this may sound horrible, but you've got substantial people in your life or substantial things that you're doing. Don't be distracted by people that are not there yet. We're not going down here. We're going up. So you have to keep the course here with the prominence that you've got in your life, where you're going. You've got this. You've got this. This is kind of like reading for like someone who's really got their crap together at a really young age or so. But whatever point of life that you're in, you've got it. You know exactly what you're doing. Don't be pulled down by people that are going to play on your emotions, because this can be a card that can be very easily sucked into things. Right? Not all that is shiny is whatever that is. Not all that glitters is gold, right? Be very conscious of that, because people can play games here. Don't allow that to happen. Okay? So that's what I've got. I hope that I helped you in some way.